So this is the US dollar Japanese yen analysis for Monday the 11th of June. Now let's just have a look at prices and where prices may likely go. So previously we had prices trading around the 110.20. We did see a breakdown in prices from that 110.20 and that 110 level, from which we did see a briefly finding support in around the 400 period moving average for a brief bullish bounce, for seeing that further breakdown prices down towards at 109.50. From the 109.50 we briefly held support for a retest of the 400 period moving average from below. It did hold as resistance, and we did see that sell side momentum take us through the 109.50 and trade all the way down towards that 109.20. We didn't quite get down towards that 108.80. We've from this 109.10, where we actually traded down towards 109.20, we've had a move up towards this 109.50 consolidation before seeing a gap down in the market and seeing that very strong bullish buy side momentum return to the market here on the US dollar against Japanese yen. So from this bullishness that we have seen, we've seen a break of the 109.50. We're currently trading around that 110 level. So if we do kind of have this buy side momentum continuation, we look to see our price react around the 110.20. We will form a bit of a top in around the 110.20 and see prices return to 109.50. Successful break from which we're then looking for price here down towards that 108.80, while being aware of the 109, which may act as support, being a round number. If, however, we do break beyond the 110.20 to the upside here, the very next levels that we are looking at, here on the US dollar against Japanese yen. If we do a break beyond the 110.20, we'll be a move up towards a 110.73. Successful break from which we're then looking for price head towards our 111 level. If, however, we do see a breakdown in prices from that 110.20 or from this 110 level, again, we did mention 109.50, 108.80. Don't anticipate 108.13 coming to focus. So what we'll do now is have a brief look here at the higher time frames. So from a higher time frame perspective, just bear with me a second here. So from this higher time frame perspective, we have our lows, we have our highs, consolidation through here, sharp sell-off, breaking the consolidation down towards beyond even the 200 period moving average on the monthly chart. Posted a bit of a pin bar, bullish move, had a rejection from another pin bar, but we are seeing that bullish move, bullish move. We are seeing that bullishness return to the market. So we do seem poised for further upside momentum here on the monthly chart on the US dollar Japanese yen. What we'll do now is have a brief look here at the weekly chart. So on this weekly chart, we can see here we've had this consolidation, had a breakdown through the consolidation. We've had a pretty sharp recovery here from a weekly chart perspective on the US against the Japanese yen. We've encountered resistance around a 110. Had a brief sell-off, but we are seeing that bullish buy side momentum come back into the market. So there is a possibility of forming a higher low relative to the previous lows and seeing prices head further into, say, the 112.50s or possibly in towards that 113 if we can hold a potential higher low here on the US dollar against Japanese yen from a weekly time frame perspective. And if we have a look here at the daily chart, so we'll have a look here at the daily chart, and as we can see here on the daily chart, we had a brief pullback, had price coming towards that 400 period moving average, slightly above the 111 level. We didn't quite get towards like 111.60. We came all the way up towards like 111.40, from which we've had a pretty sharp sell-off down towards 108.13. We've had price come in towards the 110.20. Had a brief pullback, and we are seeing a bullish buy side momentum come back into the market. So we were looking previously for a potential head and shoulders pattern. Now I was expecting to see that further sell side momentum continuation here, but it does appear that we're going to invalidate that pattern, in that this bullishness does appear poised to break the previous highs in around that 110.20 level. And if we do see that break and move up towards our 110.73, I suppose it will somewhat invalidate this head and shoulders bearish pattern here on the US dollar against Japanese yen. But we'll see how prices react towards that 110.20, where not only do we have the horizontal level, but we also have the added confluence of a 200 period moving average on the daily chart. So we'll look to see if we can break and hold that level and see prices retest the most recent highs here in the market. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the US dollar Japanese yen analysis. Thanks for watching.